Hey, what's up? It's time for more My Hero Academia, episode 18 of season 7. I'm really glad because I was about to record this video before I had lunch, and I sat down and I was about to click record, and then my stomach was like, oh no, you were so hungry, you can't do that. And so, like, you know, this is good for both of us because now I have eaten and I'm recording this video after eating, which means for you guys, it's a better video because I would have been like so distracted by how hungry I was. So yeah, we're ready to jump into more My Hero Academia. I actually, while eating lunch, was rewatching more MHA. I'm still doing a rewatch of MHA. I'm on season 6. I just watched episode... I just watched the Wrong Way to Put Out a Fire episode. So yeah, I think that's episode 17 of season 6. So I'm almost caught up in my rewatch again as well. Man, I love this show. So I'm excited to jump into season 7, episode 18. I don't think there's anything else to say at the start of the video, so make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for the full-length reaction, as well as early access, exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff. And you can join my Gent Watches One Piece channel if you like One Piece. Go over there, see it, it's great, it's really good. So let's jump into this season 7, episode 18 of My Hero Academia.
I can use a
Oh, cool.
jeans, and I love each of them. Shouldn't that be enough?
Aww.
Jean was able to use their powers.
I wonder how this storyline's gonna go.
Ochako Uraraka always wanted people to be happy. Because of that,
She couldn't ignore
she
that.
noticed the girl's tears despite the rain.
Oh. I love Uraraka. I love Uraraka. Look. Oh, that's right. Dark Shadow.
Let's stop him as he is now, but his time's running out. Don't forget, he's like this because Endeavor already trashed him once.
Yeah, you just have
Both
to
of you,
delay him.
and we'll stop him permanently.
Block any source of light. The more darkness, the better. Heard. Glamour to serve a late night vibe with an ambient aurora illusion.
We've stopped her from making clones.
What the?
I've got you covered.
Come we Woods, what was with your hair? Nice.
Only a bully tries to solve their problems by punching
Oh
them.
my god. Is he even younger? Yeah. It's interesting how you could tell by his voice as well. It's so cool.
So fast.
The voice actor's really talented.
Both men realized what was coming.
Oh!
Surprisingly, each one thought it would benefit their side.
Shit!
That in fact, the situation was...
Not as bad as it looks. Isn't that right,
Oh?
Sakuchi? Let's see how this plays.
Tsukauchi? What did he do? Did he somehow control Makia?
What's this?
We have Makia on our side? They're mind controlling him.
Bastards.
What?
This guy's not getting anywhere near Midoriya.
There's no way. What? And how are you gonna jolt Makia, you know?
These sound waves have been fine-tuned to perfectly mimic
Jeez.
All for One's voice.
Oh.
They can slip past any obstacle, no matter what measures
I
they have
see.
put into play.
Heavy roll. Here you go.
Oh yes! Yui and Mount Lady working together? A match made in heaven.
I don't want to see him up and fighting.
Oh shit. Oh!
He's a walking symbol of emotional trauma.
Yeah.
Plan was to keep him safe from the enemy. In case we needed a trump card.
What? This guy's here? I mean, I knew he was here.
Now,
He's relevant?
no reason to remove us to get in some attacks, then hunker down in someone's body.
Jesus, man.
Weakling, that middle schooler was such a punk. Survival of the fittest. The
Oh,
strong
this
are the ones
sucks.
who bear.
Oh, poor Mount Lady.
Where is my master?
She's already been fucked up by Gigantomachia before.
Glorious liver.
Max output.
Oh. What?
Man,
Holy shit! What did she just do to her hand?
Adromakia? An attack like that.
She's burning
Must have
herself.
wrecked you.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
I had Bakugo and Todoroki teach me some of their intense training techniques. Want to be helpless again?
Man, oh,
I want to protect what's important to me.
she's like Midoriya and Darby
Make a difference.
destroying their bodies.
Acid, taking advantage of the fact that my body's made out of liquid. Have it eat through me.
Oh, hell yeah,
What do you
Mina.
think? I just gotta lay low until we win.
Oh, oh! He controlled him.
Channeling Shoji and not fighting for revenge.
Ashido, wait!
Oh,
You see, I'm weak, so I understand fear.
you're not weak,
It's that
Ashido.
same weak. That's how your side works too, isn't it? One thing we all have in common.
I love it.
We are
He is unstoppable.
Makia.
Oh! You controlled him with All for One's voice.
Well, yeah. Swat away these pesky flies.
That's so good.
Stint in Tartarus and used persona chords to recreate his voice.
That's so good.
I just
How are you morons liking Hononuki softening quirk?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
I bet you're really
Skin color Mina?
You're burned out because I was useless.
Half of her body's light skinned.
I could pay you back.
Oh.
Don't you know you've always been my hero, dummy?
Oh, I love these two. Oh god. Woo.
Quiet.
We're taking an awful risk.
Yeah, bringing Makia onto the battlefield is a huge risk.
Let the opera. Throw everything you've got at All for One.
Jesus. Oh. Oh, Mina.
Luckily, a lady's providing cover.
Hell yeah.
Now I understand.
Don't let anything happen to Mount Lady, please.
It appears my methods have rubbed off on you.
Hearing young All for One is insane.
Lose control over Makia if he gets hit by that blast.
Yeah.
Looking for you. There's something I must know.
Oh.
Answer.
Shit.
Why did you leave me behind, Master?
Oh. Oh.
Inzo forcing him to speak?
No.
Yet.
He's
Going on?
he actually feels betrayed.
Colossus.
He came. Your successor had your scent. And he sounded like you when he talked. There was no mistake. I knew that even though I trusted you and waited forever, you ran away and left me all alone.
Yep, he made the call
Abandoned me.
to not come back for you.
Behemoth, Midori is the only other person who's ever done that. Even when
Master, why have you forsaken me?
Oh my god.
You well all these years.
best weapon right now. I'm basically just along for the ride as a safety measure. But my quirk has limitations. I can't manipulate someone's heart.
Wanna see you prevail.
I mean, this is what I was saying before. All for One's plans fall apart now because he's a scumbag who wants to follow him.
Brought the most high-tech camera we've got. I don't have to be in the
Is this
trenches
a reporter
to take
girl?
a shot. I can't believe you
Oh,
can
no,
ask
it's a different
pilot
girl.
to take a bird up. You gotta be out of your mind.
Oh wait,
What does that
there
say
it is a
about
reporter
you?
girl.
Your lives get the story straight from the source.
But she has a female cameraman
I
now.
still can't
Camera
believe
woman.
it. I heard that, and I remember what he used to be like. But look at him now.
Yeah. Aw.
We're not. You better act fast if you want the scoop.
I like that camera woman's
Why would they take
design.
a chopper out in this hurricane? What idiots!
Save it. You didn't force me to do anything.
In the chaos caused
Oh,
by
this
Angel
woman.
Mafia, my own
Right.
mother was serious.
Well, the station shut down and we're not getting paid. If this wasn't personal, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
These heroes saw their peers throw in the towel, and still they chose to take a stand on the battlefield.
Yeah, these are the best of
Sure,
them.
for some of
The
them,
ones that are
it must
left.
have felt like other countries are reporting that Japan is doomed to fall.
Everyone's watching the live
Yet.
stream.
I'll make sure they do.
Oh.
It doesn't matter what the outcome is.
Oh!
I'll report what happened.
I can't believe they're showing movie
or they
characters.
repent.
Holy shit!
Leon's.
It's so good they're showing all the characters from the
Story
movies.
isn't over.
Broken too! Another one roll! The only stuff left belonged to the villains! Good thing I'm not picky!
Your support is essential. It makes Baldur's Light faster.
Oh my god, Mount Lady. Oh no. Oh, fuck! I'm sick of her getting injured every battle. Oh, this one looks horrible though. Jesus.
When a dog bites its owner,
Oh,
it must be put down.
Jesus.
Violence roiling deep in my core.
Oh.
And the younger
Oh.
I get, control my dark urges.
Jesus Christ! No! Dark Shadow!
My catastrophic explosion of light, for example.
Oh, jeez.
Catch him! I can't afford to let up on my attacks.
Yes!
It's good to be young. The Shadow Bird, I believe I'll relieve him of his quirk.
Oh, no.
First, though,
No!
already done enough.
Don't! No!
Fierce wings, look what's become of
No!
them.
Hawks!
I commend you for lasting this long with this garbage.
What?
Every time I get hurt, Rewind works faster than it did before.
Jeez, Minetta.
It'll just turn you into a cringy emo edgelord. If you want my pop-off instead. As a bonus, you get the coolest hairstyle ever. Just separate Tokoyami and Dark Shadow.
Yeah.
That's why I'm fighting!
At this point, every second counts.
Oh my god, Hawks without wings.
Oh look, news choppers. Good. And you couldn't save anything. Heroes.
My god.
We still have hope.
Oh my god. How are these episodes so short? Jeez, man. Like, what an episode. Man, so... I mean... I think Hawks is just quirkless now. Like, I don't think we can get that back. Because All For One's taken it, and he's gonna rewind out of existence. And then it's just gonna be gone. It's just the quirk is just not gonna exist in the universe anymore, I don't think, because he took the only version of that power that there is, and then he's gonna disappear. I imagine it doesn't return when he's disappeared. So yeah, I am very surprised by that. I mean, that's honestly, like, that's, I guess it makes sense. You know, if you're gonna have some sacrifices in this battle, like, taking people's quirks is a good way to, like, kill the character without actually killing the character, without having them go away. But oh my gosh, I mean, Hawks being unable to do hero work anymore from here on out is very sad. And that's a different thing than, like, there's already the quirk deleter, which can erase people's quirks, and I kind of, in my mind, like, had, you know, other than One For All being taken, discounted the idea of any other quirks being taken. But no, I mean, of course, like, Hawks is frustrating to deal with, and All For One, I think, is getting genuinely frustrated with Hawks. Like, he was in that thing being like, I commend you for coming this far with that shitty quirk or whatever. I think he's saying that because he's doing, like, he's trying to act like he's not bothered, but he actually, I'm pretty sure he hates Hawks and was very frustrated with Hawks. Like, though, in one of those previous episodes where he was like, oh, I'm the Demon Lord, I'm so great, I'm amazing. And Hawks was like, hey, we already had our #1 beat you once, so we can, like, we're not too worried about it, you know, we can do it again. And he just goes, how pedantic. Like, I think that was like the most frustrating thing, because he didn't have like an answer to that. He didn't have a comeback at all. He was just like, shit, this guy got me. The Endeavor did defeat me once. I had to use this rewind quirk that I'd stored up for this moment. But and so he knows that deep down he did lose to Endeavor, and Hawks is the one to bring that up to him. So I think he fucking hates Hawks. But yeah, I mean, it's so cool. In this episode, I loved the All For One getting younger, and then the voice actor doing such a great, like, younger voice. It was really, really impressive. I don't know how, so I kind of don't know how, that I don't even know who does All For One off the top of my head, which is crazy because I know like a lot of these actors off the top of my head, I feel like, but for All For One specifically, I don't know. All For One, I'm just clicking on the character on my anime list. It's John Swasey. Yeah, see, I don't know him from that much. I feel like he was apparently Hohenheim in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That makes sense. He's Crocodile in One Piece, but I haven't watched a crazy amount of the One Piece dubbed episodes that have Crocodile in it. I've watched a decent amount of the dub, but like in different sections, and I don't think the parts that I've watched have Crocodile in it much. I mean, yeah, those are the main things that I would know him from. I mean, he's quite a prolific actor by the looks of it. But I kind of don't know what his normal voice sounds like. But I mean, it was really impressive to me, because I thought the All For One voice is like, this is the way the actor sounds. But then he does the younger voice, unless it's a different actor. But I don't think it was, because it just genuinely sounded like that actor, but when he was young. And I just felt like how can an actor do that? Like, how can he bring back that youthfulness to his voice so naturally, it felt like. So I guess the only real explanation is that John Swasey was actually putting on more of a gravel for All For One all this time. And it worked out in this situation because he could just remove that gravel and just talk more normally. But yeah, I mean, I know it's such a small thing, but I was really, really impressed by it. I mean, for me, the My Hero Academia dub is so elite that like I rewatched the show in sub. I'm like I told you guys at the start of this video, I was in the middle of a rewatch on season 6. That's in dub, but I'm also rewatching it in sub. And I'm in like season 2 or something, late season 2. I've seen it in sub a few times. But like, honestly, genuinely, there's nothing like the dub. Like, nothing hits harder than the dub for me. And yeah, like that, I was so impressed with that. The Markia stuff I didn't expect, but I actually think it makes a lot of sense. So, like, we found a way to control Markia for a little bit, you know? I mean, it makes sense using persona chords to mimic All For One's voice, and then that being what gets Markia, like, that makes perfect sense, right? And that's a great way to, like, make Shinso useful again, and also be able to get Markia on our side and stuff. And what that also does, I think, is make it so that the Season 6 battles, because the Season 6 battles were, were really great. And I love Season 6. But at the same time, like, it was possible that you could have had that a lot of those battles feel useless almost, because, like, you end up, you know, breaking out a lot of these villains and getting them back and whatever. And so it's like, well, what was the point of capturing Gigantomachia if we're just gonna, in the next big battle, just break him out anyway, right? So you could think about it like that, but like, and I mean, that wouldn't have been a complaint from me, but I would be able to see the criticism a little bit if they didn't do it in an interesting way to me, which is that it did have an effect, because in capturing Gigantomachia there, they showed All For One's true colors to Gigantomachia, which is he doesn't care about you. He doesn't give a shit about anyone. This whole season has been like it's been like in the first 6 seasons, the show had been building up this idea of like All For One has these flawless plans. He's the mastermind of everything. He has plans upon plans. He's a genius, and like nobody can go against him because like he's so diabolical and he uses people in the perfect way. And it's like it kept building that up over seasons. An idea that like goes against the themes of the series, because we're watching like All Might and Midoriya, who like save people with a smile and are always positive and doing things the right way and are inspiring people, and All For One is the direct opposite of that, and All For One's plans are working more often. So it's like for so long it was almost showing that like, hey, yeah, both of these methods kind of work, but All For One's methods, they really work, you know? It takes a lot for us to stop those methods. But now, in season 7, it's paying all of that off to me. Like, it's showing that, no, All For One's methods don't work, because here's what he's doing. He's setting it, look, he's basically like setting up this Jenga tower higher and higher and going like, look how high I can get this Jenga tower, you know? But like, it's fucking, he doesn't, he's not giving it like a solid enough foundation. Like, Jenga towers are not very structurally sound. Surprise, surprise, you know? So he's like, look how easily I can build this if I make this whole building out of Jenga blocks. Like, you guys are trying to build your buildings out of brick and out of stone and out of concrete and like all this stuff. I'm not super proficient in building, so this metaphor might fall apart on me. But you guys are trying to build with all of this stuff, but it's taking so much longer. Whereas I'm using Jenga blocks, and Jenga blocks, I can build a tower much higher than you, much faster, much more efficiently, much cheaper. And he's like building this tower that's going higher and higher and higher. And then like the higher it gets, he gets more and more cocky, because he's like, look how tall mine is, and you're still building the 3rd floor of your skyscraper. And then all there needs to be is some wind pushing against him, and the Jenga tower, the higher up it is, the more it falls, you know? So the more people that All For One uses over time, the more his Jenga tower falls apart, the more they turn against him, because everyone realizes eventually that whatever he's promising you, it doesn't matter, because he's going to turn around and stab you in the back, and he's going to stab everyone in the back, and it's not worth even trying. Like, no matter what, he may make you think he's cornered you and he's given you this option only, but even that option that he's providing you isn't a real option, you know? Like, he might go like, oh, well, you know, you can turn against me and I'll kill you immediately, or you can fight with me and you're gonna have a place in the world that I create, or whatever. But there's no place for you. There's no place in the world that he creates. He will take everyone down eventually. So what that, funnily enough, means is that everyone's only option is to fuck All For One up, to turn against him. So he's fostered this hatred and this betrayal. Like, he's fostered the idea that people have to betray him because he's a piece of shit. And I like the way that's set up, because that for me matches very nicely with the themes of the series. Midoriya inspires people and All For One crushes them, and the inspiration is what's going to be his downfall. So I love it. I really love it. So nice to see Mina step up in this episode and be able to, you know, create even stronger acid that fucks with her body and stuff. But then we saw Mina, and we saw her look like, have like skin color, like not pink skin. Let me see. I'm going to that section where we see it. It's the section where she's being held. Yeah, here. That's so crazy. Like, if I'm just covering that side of her body, like, We can see skin color Mina isn't real. She can't hurt you. Like, I just am very surprised about that. I guess that means that her skin is pink because of all the acid in her body, right? Like, I don't think we've seen Mina's parents, right? I kind of assumed that it was like fucking what's his name? Coda. Yeah. The Anna voice guy, right? I thought it was like him, where it's like his mother was that, like, I don't know what the creature was, but like whatever creature he is, his mother was that as well. And so it's like it didn't have anything to do with his quirk. Anna voice, you know, you can speak to. I mean, it did because the antlers and stuff, right? But generally, it was like the look came from his mother. I can't remember with Tokiyami what the deal is, but I feel like Tokiyami is the same, probably. Like one or both of his parents have like a bird head, probably. But maybe that was actually just a mutation. I can't remember if we know that or not. But like, regardless, I thought it was just this was something that was passed down. This was a look that was passed down to her. I thought one of her parents would have had pink skin from like a quirk or something, or just because that's what they look like, you know. And yet Mina actually, it seems like, is pink because of the acid, and it's like within her body, and so if she uses enough of it, it seeps away from her skin. So that's really interesting. I mean, I want to see Mina just like completely having used up all the acid in her body. I want to just see what she looks like with no acid in her body. I would love to see that. And I mean, I'm sure I can see it with fan art or whatever, but I want to see it in the show. And so yeah, that's really cool. I like that. What does that say? Oh yeah, Kamui hair. Why did early in the episode, why did Kamui have like this weird hair? Let me look. I only saw it for like a split second, but it was very strange. Like, am I crazy? Why does he have hair? Like, I don't remember this. He looks like he's got the One for All holder, the second wielder, I think. No, is it? I think this. Maybe it was the second wielder, and now the thing's gone. But it might have been the second wielder. It looks like his hair, but I don't know. So yeah, that's cool. Looking at my notes again. Hold on. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying before, I'm jumping way back to this because I didn't finish my thought. It makes sense that Makia would feel betrayed by All For One because All For One, like, because Makia, to me, he's like an ultra fanatic. If we know anything from fans online, we can see, like, fans online feel these strong emotions. The ones that are likely to be like, oh my god, I love you so much, I will do anything from you. I'll have your children if you want, you know, I'll cut off my hand for you, I'll do anything for you, to like some celebrity. They are also more likely to be the ones that if they feel betrayed by their fan, like, you know, in idol culture, finding out the idol has a boyfriend or whatever, like that toxic shit, they would also be the ones to be like, oh my god, I'll kill you, I will murder you, I will come to your house and I'll kill your family. Like, it'll be that kind of thing, right? So yeah, those types of people are dangerous, and that's what Makia is. He's a super fanatic. He does not know how to control his emotions or his feelings. He's not really smart enough to be able to like handle his own mental health, and so when he feels betrayed, him going into a blind rage does make perfect sense to me. So I like that. That's a good characterization of Makia that takes away from him just being a puppet. Like, it actually makes him more of a character. Really great. Really great. This show is amazing. MHA is so good. So that was season 7, episode 18. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.